Well, hello, it's Darren here. I'm in the shed. Welcome back. It's the 20th of September 2025 on a cold, well, I'm saying cold, it's damp, drizzly day. And you can feel them autumn vibes. Everything's starting to change, the colours on the leaves. And I'm slowly but surely harvesting everything. But today, I just want to show you my tomatoes, how I feel about me successes of a year and the failures, the flavours, etc. Anyway, as you can see, they're starting to die back. Maybe a bit of blight there. Not too bothered. It's September now, isn't it? Normally I like to leave the tomatoes going into October, but I need to start making space for anything I can get in for over winter. But yeah, so anyway, the tomatoes that I was given. A lot of these ones up here, they were given to us. Most of these on this side are the ones that I grew, which obviously I didn't know the names of. But on here, this side, I had Moneymaker, Sweet Million, Bliss, Cerise. These are Cerise. Basically like a Sweet Million type mini tomato. These, I don't think I'll be growing these next year, even though they're lovely and they're starting to rot a little bit. These are basically the same size as a Sweet Million, but they ain't got the flavour. Sweet Million sweet, they're like sweet, absolutely gorgeous. But these ones are more bland. They're still okay, you know what I mean, but definitely not. The one there at the back, as you can see, it's like a pinkish red. That one is a lovely beef tomato. I'm getting loads of fruit flies because obviously the tomatoes are starting to go over with the weather. I'll be growing them again next year if I can remember what they are. I keep saying this every time. I have got the names wrote down on where I sowed them at home, so I'm gonna have to go looking online to see what they're called. But a lot of, like I said, are dying back. These ones are I'm sure these are the Florence ones. Not much flavour, they're more for roasting. These ones here, the big ones there, as you can see in the back, don't know what they are either. You know, like I say, the size of them are absolutely fantastic. Need to harvest because some of them are starting to crack. Which ones are there? Big ones there, big other ones. Okay flavour, these ones. Not the best. Like, I always like to try different ones each year. Let's see, with flavour wise, I need to go back to some of the ones I grew. These ones here, Bliss, like a plum tomato. You've got a nice tartness to them and sweetness at the same time, so it's absolutely fantastic one. Definitely growing this next year. I need to do individual types, I think, because it's great having loads of the same, but it gets a bit samey. But yeah, tomatoes, I've had absolutely loads of them. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of green ones still here, and they'll probably not go red with the weather. And enough heat in them to like actually turn them. But yeah, definitely next year some new ones again. Yeah, it says a lot of them times when you grow tomatoes, you know, you go for the colours, the shapes, stuff like that. But for me, has to have flavour, has to have a purpose, you know, for roasting or just mainly just coming up and picking them. But this year I'll definitely be growing into next year, Sweet Million, which is obviously this one, the Bliss one that I showed you before, the yellow one. Moneymaker's the classic one, but it's okay. More, like I say, is more for salad. Cerise, no. Florence, like I say, is great for roasting, but doubt I'll be growing that one again. Every year is different for growing tomatoes, and I would say this year I've had some great success. I've seen a lot of people like saying like they're not turning and red, but me being up in here in Northumberland, 8 miles north of Newcastle, I say it's been alright. So really down south you should have some fantastic crops. I was going to grow some outside, I have sort of, but they haven't been done that well. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully your tomato crop's done fantastic, and hopefully I'll be able to buy some seeds off some people on some of the groups if they're selling. There's somebody that's doing it called Hope. If you're watching this, I will be getting contact to get some seeds off you, because I know you do some fantastic tomatoes and different varieties, and I've had some off you before and they were fantastic then. Anyway, it's bye from me, from rain. As you can hear the rain. I need to get sorted in here a little bit, tidy up, just to have that feeling of like everything getting sorted in it for the next season. God, this season's flew over, isn't it? Anyway, it's bye from me, it's bye from me tomatoes. I'm in the shed. Happy sowing, happy growing. See you later.